Right, good evening folks. Doing something a bit different tonight. Instead of doing the American route, I'm going to do an English one. Mainly because this one's a lot shorter. The route I had intended to do, turns out it's 2.5 hours long, if everything goes according to plan. Given the way I drive, that won't happen. So this should be a little bit shorter, I hope. Okay, so taking this class 37 to... forgotten where. It's not a good start, is it? Darlington, there we go. Interior lights off. Right. Cab lights off. There we go. Okay, so what do we need? Master key set to on. Set locomotive brake to be 100%. That's the forward. Set locomotive brakes now to be 0. Stop. Brakes off. That was off. That was off. Okay, it's very foggy out there. Incredibly foggy. Okay. Taking a train load of steel up to Darlington. Okay, I wasn't expecting it to be quite as murky as this. So I did do a practice run. Start again. Did do a practice run on this mission, and I'm pretty sure it wasn't as foggy. I seem to remember being able to see to the end of the yard, which certainly isn't the case at the moment. Headlights on what I remember. So class 57. Quite a heavy train, not too low. Just have to poodle through the yard. So we have a steelworks on our left. On the right it's Teesside Port. Well, it would be if it wasn't obscured by fog. So the route I had hoped to do was on the American line I had been doing. I've forgotten its name now. It's a sand patch grade. So I got about an hour and a half into the route, only to find I'd made a mistake at the beginning and couldn't complete it, which was a bit annoying. I think I know what I need to do now, but even so the game said it was an hour long. It turns out it's like two and a half hours. That's a bit too long. Okay, so track takes on a bit of a steep gradient here, up and over the Port Road. Don't want to go too fast because it goes down the other side quite steeply. Just need to keep the momentum up. I find very odd with this simulation. Class 37s are significantly more noisy than what this thing is making at the moment. I've got the game volume up at 100%, even so it's like I'm still 100 feet away from the train. So they're 100 feet away from the train. Get out of the way. I don't need to worry about that. Speed up a little bit. Okay, so now we start going down the other side of that bridge. clear. Okay, so we go around the corner here and then I'm not sure if I stop before I get to the station or after. Okay, so where is the red signal? Somewhere over there in the gloom. Slows down quite rapidly. So. Okay, there's a signal. Overdid it on the brakes again. Place the brakes full yet. Greasy track, and once it stops, it doesn't want to start rolling again. There we go. There it is. Right. Okay, now somewhere by the next station there is a surprise 20-mile-an-hour speed limit, so don't want to get caught out by that again. fog doesn't seem to be letting up. Yeah, can't see much at all. That's a bit of a disappointment. Okay, so amber warning ahead. I think that blue line indicates we're going across a set of points. I've also seen it indicate level crossing, so I'm not entirely sure. Okay, let speed creep up a bit. Fog will go away, at least I'll be able to see where we're going. At the moment it's just murk. I know they say it's grim up north, but I think it's taking it a little bit too far. Oh yeah, so we're going, changing lines ahead. Oh, hang on, I've just noticed it, the speed limit is posted. Oh, 15, okay. Last time when I came through here when I was doing my practice run, again caught me sightseeing. That's it, when I was saying, when I came through here previously, we could actually see something. At the moment, it's all just a wall of fog. Okay, so red aspect ahead. Looks up here. Not too sure whereabouts we are. See a bit further, I might be able to tell you, but unfortunately it's a bit too foggy. We're coming up from Middlesbrough Station. I mean, that big white wall off to our left used to be a complete warren of sidings and docklands. Still docklands there, but there's no sidings anymore. This whole area used to be riddled with them. Sidings rather than docks, but actually it's kind of riddled with both. So they all funneled into the station and headed inland. So once we get beside the station, we should be able to open this tractor up and get it moving. At the moment we're just pretty much idling. Okay, where is that red line? Okay, it's about where the objective marker is then, 200 metres. Ah, I remember this, yeah, the signal's hidden behind the building. Should pop as we come round the corner. It says yes. Starting to get a little bit panicky there. Last thing I want to do is run through a red light. This is where I took the thumbnail. You see my thumbnail? There's a definite lack of fog. Green and amber. Oh man. So we've got go via location T's yard. Although given all this fog, we're not going to be able to see much of T's yard, because it's huge. We're just going to be hidden behind a wall of white stuff. Which is a shame, because this isn't a bad looking route. There's lots of details, certainly in the scenery. There's various interesting places I could talk about, but I just can't see anything. Which is a bit of a disappointment. Yeah. Not too sure about how to fix that. It's kind of odd. I wasn't expecting the weather to chop and change. So the yard we're just about to pass through in its heyday. It's about 3 times bigger than it is now. Well, 3 times bigger than how it's shown now. And if you went to look at it today, I think there's 4 railway lines run through the area, and that's about it. All the buildings are gone, turntables gone, sidings are gone. This one's green, and the next one. Going downhill. Once we get off this slope, I might pick the speed up a touch. Kind of disappointed about this because, driving through the foggy north of England, well, it may be realistic, it doesn't really make for a good viewing spectacle. There's stuff over there, but all we can see is whiteness. It's rolling down the hill, level now. Amber signal, I have to expect the next signal to be red. I think it's somewhere over there in the murk. There's a few wagons. There's quite a lot of sightings here at the moment. I think this route's the line is shown as it is in the late 80s, early 90s. There we go, there's a red one up ahead. Okay, I guess it's pretty close to our objective marker. route marker, if this game calls them. Driving 37510. Loco was originally made in 1963, so it's quite an old one. Well, all the 37s are pretty old. I think most of them were made about that type of period, I think between 63 and 65. This one got refurbished at some point. So new paint job, rewiring. I think new traction motors as well. Oh, signal just popped. Yeah, still operating on the main line today. So what does that make it? 60-year-old train. Currently owned by a spot hire company, so just appears every now and then as and where needed. Line speed goes up a little bit. I'll be able to get this engine away from idle. M? What does M mean? Ooh, okay, it's not often I get caught out by a signal. Ah, main line. Right. Now if it's like G, good, I understand. I guess M is for main line. I'll double check that at some point. Okay, main line, I would expect the speed to be slightly higher than 45. Geography files me, I'm not too sure what this station is called. So, normally I've researched the line I'm driving, know lots about it. Unfortunately I didn't discover until last night that I'll be doing this one, because the other one didn't quite work out. It's a bit of a shame, because I've been looking forward to doing more of that American route, but I don't really want to get halfway through stream and then have to give up. So I'll revisit that one and I'm sure I can complete it. Again, 2.5 hours, I might actually just do that one as a video. At least that way I can have a bit of a break at some point. Cool. Don't go too much power, we just start with spinning. we're going over there. Oops. Okay, let's come over to see what we're up to. As long as she doesn't go strongly across the keyboard, we should be okay. Steep hill, let's keep powering for a bit longer. So because we're on the slope, there's really no point in going too high. Once we get some level ground, then we'll be able to pick up some speed. Gradient's coming off. Got yellow coming up. I'll take it up to about 30 and then coast. Just in case I do have to slow down. That's one thing I like about this game opposed to the old Train Simulator Classic. Is in the Classic you really have to watch your speed because you have to stay to the schedule, otherwise you just get penalised. It can be somewhat excessive sometimes. There we go, nice steep slope, and we've got 2 yellows. So these ones will be double, I guess. Out there in the gloom. Okay, so the next one is a single. Okay, if we're getting doubles, then we can pick the speed up a little bit. Hill again, it's going to make accelerating difficult, but then again we don't have to worry about time, so as long as we don't break the speed limit, Amy's quite happy for us just to poodle along as long as we get to our destination safely. Oh, red light. What they're doing is turning the AWS. Keep forgetting about that. So normally AWS will scream at you whenever you approach an amber or red light, and ping when you see a green light. Red and amber have to be acknowledged. Okay, I've got those on a steep hill. This train almost stops it stops very, very quickly. It's kind of useful. Unless, of course, you're thinking it's going to take a long while for it to slow down and stop. Like I was. Oh. So whereabouts are we? Okay, I think this is the station. So power off. 15. Yeah, this is the Yorks Club. Mirror, that's it. Brakes take a very long while to release on this. Backwards with it. That's it, gently does it. Okay, we turn off to the right here. Another traction, I think I have. Actually about 37 classes. If you give it a fistful, it will respond. At the moment, like this, you have to be very gentle with it. Careful with the traction. Seeing any slippage, that's good. Now if we didn't have all this fog to contend with, we'll be looking across over to our right hand side here, where there used to be a military base. I'm not sure if it's RAF or Ministry of Supply or something like that. But what they used to do is they used to gather up all the bombed or shot down German aircraft during the Second World War, and they'd be brought here and dismantled and recycled. It has its own sidings, a little runway, didn't see a lot of use. So nowadays the area has been slowly redeveloped, but for a while it was just a kind of strange, odd looking, well, I say odd looking military base, but just the layout doesn't conform to what you would expect for a military base. Darlington Station. Oh. So about a mile or two further up on the left, there's TZ, which used to be a RAF base, another RAF base, at Lancaster's during the Second World War, and Lightnings during the 50s and 60s and 70s even. 50, 60. Cooling lights. They're too mad in the gradient. There's the signage going off into the cycling point. Some T's, some airfield, over there somewhere. Such a shame about this fog. You don't get to appreciate what a nice looking route this is. Something else I find odd about this route as well is I've done other routes that are in this area of the country, and every level crossing has whistle boards. I haven't seen a single one on this route so far. Okay, I have. I've only done this bit of the track, as it were. But there are lots of level crossings, no whistle boards. I just thought that was odd. Downhill, throttle back. There will be no harm in going faster. I just have to stop then. Yeah, brakes work quite well on this. And so running into Darlington Station, nice long, easy area to brake. Still very, very, very murky. Right. Go back uphill. We should be getting near the airport. As you can see over there. Somewhere in that nice stuff. Allegedly. Okay, we've got 6 miles. Actually, no, the airport might be a mile or two further along. So we go past the airport and then the track bends round to the right and we head into Darlington Station. So far, touch wood, this stream has gone somewhat more successfully than the last one. At least I've been able to make the train go forward when we needed it to. I haven't been bamboozled by the controls. I haven't accidentally shunted into a stationary loco or wagon. I think that's pretty good. Well, I say last week was just a disaster. I can't believe just how badly things went. But oh well, it happens sometimes. You get days like that. At least it wasn't too bad. Okay, so just imagine you can see silhouettes of aircraft in the distance. There you go. So I quite like this 37. The last 37 I drove had a squeaky wiper, and when you're stuck in a cab for a couple of hours and all you can hear is squeak, 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 it can have an adverse effect on your mental health. Hopefully next time I visit this line, we'll have better weather and I should be able to see it, which should be kind of cool. So this is unforeseen technical difficulty, this vlog. I mean, it never happened when I was rehearsing for today. It's completely unexpected. It certainly wasn't a feature I was aware of in this game. I knew you had weather effects, but I didn't expect the weather to now dramatically change every time you played the route. I suppose at least that means that probably next time we'll have bright sunshine, he says optimistically. Oh, class 100. I forgot there were a part of the scenery up here in this part of the country. I suppose that would date the line to late 80s. Most of them have been probably replaced not long after that. Used to be a staple feature on the weird, oh god, can't remember the name of the DLC from Rain Sim Classic. Is it Wearsdale line? Something like that. It's a line that runs around Durham, Crook, places like that. It's only a few miles north of here. Backed off the front of the game without realising I'm on a steep slope. That's one of the problems when you're trying to think, well, what can I say to fill up the voids while we're looking at the font. I tend to lose track of what's going on the screen. So look, 30 mile an hour, 121, 3.7 miles off. Aha. So the line we just saw going off to the right now is a footpath, cycle path. Remember that. I can see a bit further. And that's it, nearly at the end. I said we're getting to Darlington, the fog will just magically lift. Okay, so 3.2 miles to Darlington Goods Loop. Oh, the speed limit's jumped up again, okay. Oh, we're slowly getting there. So quite a variety of trains I can use on this track. So I've got the 37s, got the Class 20s. Although they're going to be unnaturally quiet, given given the game's volume is so quiet. I mean, Class 20 is a very loud and noisy locomotive. Besides the 37, we can hardly hear it hutting away in the background. Normally you can hear a Class 37 coming from miles off. They're noisy buggers. Sorry, not this one. So I think we can also drive the 101s. Should be interesting. I haven't driven one of those in a very long time. Pretty sure there's another loco I've got for this route. I also got the West Coast Main Line. I have to take a Class 87 for a blat along there, if I can remember how to drive it. It can be a little bit awkward. Train Simulator Classic, there was a bug on that route as well. We'll have to find out whether or not that's still a feature of the updated version of the line. And one of the missions you have to run the whole length of the line. If you don't get to a certain point at a certain time, or another train derails somewhere and cause your playthrough to end, which is somewhat annoying. If you can get to the right point at the right time, it doesn't happen. Okay, amber ahead. On level. 1.4 miles to Darlington. Okay, so that amber is probably a warning for a next signal being red. Oh, 2 ambers, okay. I mean, early warning. So it'll be a double amber and then a single amber. Gotta find out if there's a way of turning off that centre dot, or at least making it smaller. It's just so huge. Okay, that's a single amber. Odd. Or is it giving me another amber because I'm changing lines? Normally that one should have been flashing if that was the case. Oh well. Maybe I'm misunderstanding or misremembering the rules. Quite close, so at some point this track is going to take a diving turn to the right and lead us into the station. Can't be far off that point. Ah, here we go. Now, this is a really confusing signal. It's Shows a red aspect, but gee, because we're going into the good slip. That's Darlington Station. Well, there would be Darlington Station if it wasn't so foggy. Showing the three archways covering the platforms. Built back in the Victorian era. Very splendid looking station. How close are we going to have to get to before we can see it? It's huge, but there it is, it's coming out the gloom now. Okay, why is it showing me a red aspect before I need to stop? Or is that after I'm going to stop? Okay, maybe after I'm going to stop. So normally the stripy yellow area indicates the place where you need to stop. That's showing danger signal in front of it. Oh, I can see it. It's the ground frame. Stop, 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 stop. Stop, stop, go on. Whew, a bit closer than I wanted. Okay. I thought we ended here. Oh, there we go. Okay, managed to do it without speeding. Is it good? Yeah, I'm not sure about taking this up to 60. 60 is the maximum for a goods train, and so normally if the train is really heavy you wouldn't do that. I don't know, maybe I have to have a look up the rules. So, clean run, lots of points I guess. T-value level 4 and level 4 for the 37. Cool. Ah, got there in the end. I'm sorry about the fog, that was completely unexpected. Kind of really made a bit of a mess of it because you just couldn't see anything, which is yeah, quite a disappointment. Oh well, hopefully it'll be better next time we play. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe if that's your thing. and maybe I'll see you for the next one. Cheers.